Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here to talk about Nine Lives by Peter Swanson. This is a book where nine strangers get a letter in the mail one day, and the letter is just a list of nine names. And their name is on this list, but they don't recognize any of the other names that are on the list. Most of them ignore it and think nothing of it until one of the names on the list, the man, is mysteriously unalived. And then they're like, I'd never heard that name, but that was on the list. And then another person is, taken off the list. And as they all start dying, the others that are left alive think, maybe I should have taken this a little more seriously. I really enjoyed this book. I listened to it as an audiobook, and I thought it was a great audiobook. This book is very similar to a book by Agatha Christie, which I've never read. I've never read an Agatha Christie book, but it kind of talks about that in the book. I liked this. I wanted to know why these people were on this list, how, if they were connected, and how. And I thought that the characterizations were very well done. You don't go into all of the characters because some of them, obviously get knocked off pretty early in the book, but the ones that you do follow, I feel like they were very well fleshed out. I felt for these characters. I just really enjoyed the mystery of this. I have never read a Peter Swanson book before, and I thought this was a good place to start. I really enjoyed this one. My friend was looking for a recommendation for her husband, and I recommended this book because, it's like a mystery crime thriller, and I just thought it was really interesting. So now I want to know, have you read this book? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here to talk about The Whisper Man by Alex North. This book is set in a small town where 20 years ago a serial killer abducted 5 young boys, and he was nicknamed the Whisper Man because of the way that he abducted these children. He was caught and is in prison now. So this book takes place 20 years after that, where Tom and his son Jake have just moved to this small town to kind of restart their life after the death of Tom's wife. They do not know anything about the local legend of the Whisper Man. And when they move back there, a boy around Jake's age is abducted, and rumors start that the Whisper Man is back. Jake starts hearing whispers outside his window. So Tom has to figure out who this person is, how to save his child and keep him safe, how to keep Jake safe from this possible abduction. This book I've heard about this book a lot. I saw it at the library. I was very excited to pick it up and read it. I thought that this book was just okay. It kind of took me a while to get into it. It wasn't as crime thrillery as I thought that it was going to be, and it wasn't as horror filled as I thought it was going to be. Overall, I'm glad I read it. Again, it's a book I've been wanting to read for a while. I think that if you're looking for like a crime thriller or a book about a serial killer, there are better ones out there. But now I want to know, have you read this book? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here to talk about Cackle by Rachel Harrison. In this book, you are following Annie, who has recently broken up with her boyfriend and moved to a small town to be away from him. She hasn't ever been on her own before. She's very lonely. She took a teaching job that she doesn't like. In this small town, she meets Sophie, who is well known. She's well respected, but not liked in the town. Everyone knows her, everyone respects her, but no one likes her because she's a witch, or they think she's a witch. And when Annie becomes friends with her, the townspeople are like, are you sure that's who you want your friend to be? Like, are you sure that's who you want to align yourself with? You want to be friends with her? Because she's a witch. And maybe don't do that. This is kind of like a cozy horror book. It's a small town with a witch. and female friendships and female empowerment. I liked this book. It was very easy to read. I read it really quickly. I'm glad I read it. I'd heard a lot about it. I know a lot of people really like this book. And you don't read too many witch books. I don't read too many books about witches and small town horror like this. So I enjoyed it for that. And I did like the, overall story. I don't know what else to say. I enjoyed it. I read it quickly. I'm glad I read it. It was cozy horror. I do want to read some more of Rachel Harrison's work. I've only read one other book of hers. Yeah, if you're looking for small town horror about witches, a fast read, check this one out. And now I want to know, have you read this book? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.